Tiger in Colorado.
Hey, what's up, Russ?
Hi.
Hey, I wish you would have hammered that guy who asked you the difference between your mom and God. I thought that was really just preak because, I can go out and have a hamburger with your mom.
If you can convince her that she'd like to have a hamburger with you, then yeah.
Okay, and I'll tell you why, Russ. I've been watching this show for years.
Yep.
Probably since 2006. You have grown more than anybody. You
well,
feel more
thank you.
comfortable. You look like you feel more comfortable.
Okay.
But anyway, what I was going to talk about is I get tired of hearing all this free will blather because it's like if God, people say that God ingrains morality in them. Wouldn't that be violating your free will?
Sure.
And I don't get that, and I don't get the point that Jesus is love. And I know most atheists don't go on that, but he's not. And he never was. I mean, he talks about selling your cloak for a sword. I didn't come in peace. I came to divide.
Right.
I came to uphold the Old Testament, but...
Yeah, well, the Bible is the big book of multiple choice. It is a situation where there are a lot of contradictory verses that you can look up in the Skeptic's Annotated Bible, and people who tend to be warlike love focusing in on the warlike passages and disregarding the nice liberal hippie passages. And people who are liberal hippies tend to go the other way and just say, oh, you're just not interpreting that sword thing correctly.
Well, it says even, doesn't it say in Timothy that the Bible's not open to interpretation?
Well, of course it is.
No, but I'm saying it says in there. I'm
right.
a physicist by trade.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I don't get with this, what seemed obvious to me, I was born an atheist. My grandfather was a preacher, and when I was 4, I started learning to read, and they gave me the Bible and said, this book has everything in it you need, and yet every time I ask a question, they would say, well, you're just going to have to pray for it or whatever. The only one, and I swear this is so true, the only person who ever gave me a straight answer was a fucking soda jerk at J.C. Penney's when I was about 8.
Okay.
And it's just, I just saw all these adults and I go, man, you're an idiot. It's not that I was that smart, but it's just, how you pick up and intuit on people's feelings? Mm-hmm. All these people, it's like, I don't get it, but the inference part with me is everything we do in life is inference or the byproduct of something else. And you can't pin anything down on that. Why does God need photons? Why does, why is this? And I know you guys repeated this, but it just aggravates the shit out of me. And I go to church with my mother every Sunday because she's getting up there. She's in her 80s. But I just hear these people and the arguments. I lived in Missouri for a while, and the arguments are the same. You get the same idiots down there that you do out here with MBAs doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah. You should check out Guy P. Harrison's book, 50 Reasons People Give for Believing in a God.
I have read it.
Oh, good. Yes. Well, then everybody else should read that too.
Well, yeah. It's a good prim, but I just don't get it. And where did sin come from? I don't get this how...
Don't ask me, I don't believe that.
Huh?
Don't ask me where sin came from. I'm not the guy who believes it.
I hear this every day, day in, day out, because I do work with some Christians. And they every day, day in, day out. But when I was in high school, I was known as the atheist because I went to high school in Oklahoma for like my last year. And what gets me is after people get to know you, they started telling me that, yeah, I don't know if I really believe it. They would actually you had about a dozen of them that would talk to me about, well, I wish I could, but my parents would kill me.
Yeah, that is the best argument of any to be an out atheist. Because if you're out there telling people with confidence that you don't see a good reason for God to exist, then people who are closeted might feel confident in confiding this sort of thing to you when they don't feel like they have anyone else in their lives to tell. Mm-hmm. And that's great.
I absolutely agree. And it's just, I've debated a lot, but my debating skills are like a masturbating rhinoceros.
Okay.
I'm hitting shit all over them.
And I think we're going to wrap up on that charming note because we are out of time.
Thanks, Tiger. Appreciate your call.
All right, see ya.